Okay, everybody, so in this video I'm going to explain some intrusion prevention settings on Sophos Firewall XG135W firewall. So do check my other video regarding this firewall setup. Okay, they're all simple, easy to follow up. Okay, so once we got this Sophos firewall, we understand this firewall has some advanced features other than most of the home-based firewall. So one of the advanced feature is the intrusion prevention. Okay, let's take a look. So this is our console. When we are in the intrusion prevention, you can check it out. There are a couple tabs listed here. Some of the functions is the system-wide. System-wide means once you configured it will available on this Sophos firewall. But some of them is a policy-based. Policy-based means you do need to apply the policy in somewhere in order to make it work. Okay, otherwise it just sits silent here. So let's take a look on the system-wide settings. So we can see here there's a couple settings. One of them is DOS attacking. DOS attacking means somebody might using the traffic flood trying to occupy all your bandwidth. So they have a couple pre-definition of the flood, traffic flood. So the thing you need to do is you need ensure you enable those settings, otherwise your firewall don't have such function. Okay, so in order to enable it, DOS, so here it is, you go back to here. So it's just as simple as it is, just a click, apply. It's one tick here, apply, and you can define, it's defined by the source or by destination. Source means somebody is trying to flood your firewall from this source. Okay, so you can define the how's the rate that it will flag as a flood. Okay, so it's predefined 12,000. This one is 100 predefined, but you can adjust them if you think this definition is not fit your need. So anyway, I did just adjust it and I applied the flag only to the source. See, from destination means probably your internal computer might infected by the virus and trying to attack somebody outside, so it will be like found by filtered by the firewall as well. So this is but at this moment I will not care about this one. I just care about the other side. So yeah, and there's some other settings also you can enable it. So yeah, and if you do understand there's a server maybe frequently send a package inside, so you might need put it on a bypass rule. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that one at all. Okay, so this part is a DOS attack prevention. Okay, so and the second part, this one is the IPS. Maybe before IPS, let's go back to another protection. It's called spoofing protection. Okay, so spoofing protection will enable you to somebody spoofing the IP address or the MAC address. But in order to use this function, you do need to import all your IP list and the MAC address list. So I think this function is a little bit tricky. For example, if you are using all the dynamic IP, so probably it will not working well. So you need So you need import all the mapping between MAC address and the IP address. After that, then you can enable this. Okay. So, but you can enable either one of them or enable the pairs. So pairs means the IP must match the MAC address. So it's depend. But be careful before you enable this one. You need to make sure your MAC address and IP address, they are all listed here. Otherwise, the people will not able to access the port here. So most likely I will not enable this function. And the other part is IPS policies. IPS policies means like this most likely is a intrusion policy. It will prevent some particular traffic. So basically this intrusion prevention policy, it will identify the traffic and find the traffic to match the some kind of particular characters. So from the wording you can see this DMZ to line to DMZ. So when to LAN, that means this rule only will filtering or inspect the traffic from when to LAN, and this one is all predefined, so you don't have too much settings to change it. So it's already defined, previous defined. But if you do want to customize a particular policy, you can check some of those. So like general policy, you can click this one. So this is a policy, you can edit them. So basically those are all the predefined policies by Sophos. Okay, by Sophos. And here you can enable or disable for particular policies. For example, you don't want the Linux, you don't have a Linux to inspect, so you can uncheck this, or you can check all of them. And like if you don't want the system to inspect a particular severity, you can check it out. Or this one, you can enable or disable the inspection under here. Okay, so like the target, you can uncheck the client. I don't care the client, I just care about the servers. So you can uncheck client. And here I only have a Windows, so check Windows only. And I only want to inspect the critical stuff, so you check here. Okay, then if you look at all the predefined signatures, they call signature, they have like a name, category, severity, platform, target, recommended action. So it will automatically drop. Once you apply these policies, it will drop the packages. Okay, so then you can save it. Okay, you can save this customized policy. But right now this policy actually is not applied at all, and in order to allow this policy to apply, you need to go back to your firewall rule. Okay, so for example, you have this rule here. So this rule is allow your LAN computer to go outside. So once you edit this firewall rule, you scroll down. Okay, you scroll down the intrusion prevention, so you can pick up which intrusion prevention you would like to apply. Okay, for example, if you have this policy you want to apply, you pick it up. Or if you want LAN to WAN, because okay, then you save it. Okay, say updated. So this way we enabled a couple of intrusion prevention, including DOS, IP spoofing or MAC spoofing protection, and IPS policies. Okay, so it's a little bit advanced feature in this firewall, other than most of the common ones. So if you have other understanding on this function, please comment below, and please subscribe my channel, and I have more video regarding these firewalls, also other server, hardware, software, and configuration. Thanks for watching.